Hi, I'm Dr. Q with drqueston.com, and a question that I get is, hey, why is my cat sneezing so much? Well, there's a lot of different things that can be going on with why a cat might be sneezing. Everything from having a little pollen up the nose that just a few sneezes clears that out and it's not really a problem, to having a blade of grass stuck up a nostril. I've seen that before, and that's certainly a lot more problematic, and these cats will be sneezing for days on end until that problem gets figured out. Older cats can sometimes get infections or even tumors or funguses growing up inside their nasal cavity. So if you have a cat that's sneezing all the time and it's really consistent, it's certainly, if it's accompanied with any kind of a nasal discharge, or the cat seems to have trouble eating or really is experiencing discomfort because of all that sneezing, certainly talk about that with your veterinarian and see about getting a diagnosis and a treatment for that. Probably the most common reason that I see cat sneezing is from a chronic upper respiratory infection that cats get, usually if they were adopted from a shelter. That's probably the most common place that I'll see that. It's similar to the herpes virus that people get, where it kind of comes out when you're stressed out, and other times it doesn't bother you. It's very similar to that, and so these cats will tend to sneeze off and on their entire life. However, they feel pretty good. They generally don't have a thick colored nasal discharge, maybe a little bit of clear nasal discharge, possibly also accompanied with a little bit of clear eye discharge. But if you do have a cat that's displaying any of those things, first check it out with your veterinarian. Make sure it's not anything more serious. Once it's been diagnosed as this chronic upper respiratory infection, there are some natural supplements that you can use, such as L-lysine, which is over the counter. It's just an amino acid. Really helpful, I've seen in my practice, to boost the kitty's immune system and help them minimize the signs of respiratory distress that they get from that chronic upper respiratory infection and sneezing. So on that note, I'm Dr. Q, and the rest is up to you. Thanks for checking in with us today.